I'm well aware that this Cinderella story is not one that everybody expected, least of all me.
You posed for these. She just told you that it's not her.
I'd give anything to feel rage.
Well, this is Jerry's Aunt Hannah.
We've met.
Of course we have. I'm gonna give you a story.
What kind of story?
The kind that makes careers and ends presidencies.
I asked Sorkin about bringing the awkwardness in her personal life to Sloane. That is something that I do relate to, and I talk about it openly with people of like my own anxieties and my awkwardness and my social uncomfortabilities, because I think there are a lot of people who do feel that, and I think the more you talk about it in a normal way, the way it normalizes it, and people who do feel like that, it's not such a weird thing, and it's not such a loserish, lonery kind of thing. It's a very normal thing for people to feel uncomfortable in a lot of social situations. At least that's what I tell myself, because I do feel like that. But and that's what I wanted to, and I love being able to show that in Sloane, and to have somebody that is. The dichotomy of being strong and smart and having a strong sense of self, and also feeling very awkward and uncomfortable. But the thing I loved about Sloane, I said, I want her to be awkward, and I want her to know that she's awkward. A lot of times people play awkward and they pretend like they don't know that everybody thinks they're awkward, or they don't know why that people treat them that way. I want her to know she's awkward, and to go, yeah, I'm pretty bad at this kind of social thing. That's okay. That's just how I am, and that's how I am. And also, I think she's very loyal. She's got loyalty runs so deep, and will stand up and defend Will and Mackenzie and be there for her entire news team. And if you ask any of my friends, that's the one thing that runs through me deeper than anything else is loyalty. I mean, if even just meeting you, if you told me that somebody you didn't like or was mean to you, I'd find them. I'd go and find them right now. I'd go through this hotel and I would look for them. And I would exact revenge for you. Nice. That is something that I have similar with Sloane.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, let me know. Write down a list. Well, there are things that you regret, but if I didn't do those things that I have come to regret, then I wouldn't have gotten to where I am today. I wish it would be very nice if I just came up on the scene and got my first acting job. But I took a very circuitous path to get to where I'm at, and you just try to do the best with the opportunities you're given. And I look back fondly on all those moments, and hopefully for me, I'm not the person that I think. I mean, just when anybody else is surprised by my ability to work with Sorkin and Soderbergh and Jon Stewart, there's nobody more surprised than me. Like I'm well aware that out of everyone that's come to Hollywood, and then the opportunities they're given, that Asian American girl that's like barely 5'4" with like freckles and a snarky attitude, who was jumping into a giant pie on G4 at one point. How does she end up working with Jon Stewart and Steven Soderbergh and Aaron Sorkin? I'm well aware that this Cinderella story is not one that everybody expected, least of all me, or most of all me. So you really think Newsroom